had to go to art school. I honestly had to go to art school. Yeah, me back then didn't really have much of a choice. I honestly think he did not have a choice because first of all, to give you a little bit of context, yeah, I am in my third year of university, graduating this year, 2025, in December. And to be honest, I wouldn't have been here. I wouldn't have been doing art. I don't think I would have also been able to do streaming or even content creation. To give you more context of why me back then had no choice. Like he did what he could, and to be honest, if I was me right now back then, I would have made better choices. Like everybody says that, but I think he honestly put up a fight and did what he could. The education system here in Uganda, it's more based in the way that kindergarten, primary school, high school, which is senior 4 years for O level, then 2 years for A level. Yeah. So in my senior three, this is where we choose where if we could take on art or not. I decided not to. Yeah, but I love the whole idea of just doing art. And it came to me later on as I was continuing the arts, the combination that I had chosen, which is IT. I read a new IT. Like I thought to myself, but I read a new IT, and I thought that I needed to know more IT in order to learn graphics design because I got into graphics design in senior three. That's like 2015, 2016. Yeah. And I realized that no, I don't need IT to learn to do graphics design. I feel like I need more art. Yeah, so that I can be able to imaginate more logo designs, more posters in a creative way. Yeah. But then later on, I couldn't do that because, the system and its weird rules. And I have never stepped in an art class before. Yeah. Till this day. I'm graduating this year. And yeah, it's been self taught from day one. Yeah. It's been only self taught from day one. And it's been great sometimes. And it's not been great many other times. Yeah. So I enter into uni where I started doing computer science. Yeah. This is like 20 after COVID, like 2022. Yeah. 2021, 2022. Yeah. Because I remember my first year, my first semester, I was struggling. I was so bad. Yeah, I was so bad. And to give you more depth context, is that I don't know why it's the norm because when I was there, I asked someone, why why is this so hard? Yeah. But she was doing like something else, like not a course related to my course, but we're in the same university. She was like, you have no choice. And to me in that moment, I was like, I think I do have a choice because I feel like this is common where you people will continue doing the course that is so hard for them. Yeah, they'll start from zero and they'll continue in that hardship and not look for like a plan B or like another alternative for them to do. Yeah. For example, for me, I had done graphics design from like 2015. So come 2022, like I had reps. I had a drawing tablet in 2021, like after COVID. Yeah, I don't like remember that particular year, but I brought this tablet like way after, like before COVID, like before the pandemic hit. Was it before or after? No, but it was like around 2022. Yeah, yeah. I had the tablet for like a good year, a good 6 months before I decided to enter into like the computer world. Yeah. So I had reps, I had drawings, I had so many stuff that I had done. And I think I should show you guys. And just so that the story could stick in. So this is my Instagram, yeah? Yeah. This is when I started logo designs. And to tell you that I was very bullish on making these kinds of artwork. This was 2020. Oh, mad. 2020, yeah. I got into graphics design in 2018. I got in it earlier on 2016, but then like actually doing it, practicing it was 2018. Then as year goes on, because in like the system that I was in, I couldn't like be able to like hold equipment like laptops. For example, if I had a hobby which is like graphics design, I wouldn't do that for like a whole year because I would be stuck in school. Yeah, I wouldn't come home for holidays. So that was, yeah, for some reason that was the system like we had, which is really relatable. I only have like one holiday in a year. So yeah, that's why I think the years vary. This is 2020. So this is when I say illustrate in 2021. I was right. August 11th. So I had done this like I had done reps. Yeah, this is all 2021. I didn't see any 2022. This is that means I got my drawing tablet in. Is this a drawing tablet? I don't think so. That means I got my drawing tablet in 2021. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. Yeah. I didn't even know the facts. But yeah, I had reps. You do understand that? Like I had reps, and this is all just self-taught. I did not go into like any art school to do any of this. I just had YouTube, which I didn't even have internet at that time. Like I barely had internet. I would have to go to some place and download stuff like overnight and then come back and then put it here. Cause like I used to serve in church, so there was the guys in the media team. That's why I used to serve. Yeah, we had access to. Sometimes we would have access to internet. Yeah, and the internet was mainly purposely for us to learn more in what's the media space. So my used it as an advantage to learn art. Yeah, I used it to learn more about graphics, learn more about how to create logos, posters, and all this cool stuff. So I used it to the max, bro. I used it to the max. Whenever I would go there, I'll just have my computer download. I would spend my whole entire night just doing that, and I feel like I honestly appreciate for the Lord actually showed me where I would want to be, and I also don't know if I would actually be here if it wasn't for Him. Yeah. Now I'm in my first year of university, and I'm doing computer science, programming. You all know what's up there. Programming, all this other course it's just programming related, Python and all this programming code. I am dying in that first semester. I am dying, like literally dying. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know why I'm here. I would go back to my room, and instead of like learning Python programming, I would find myself learning art. I would be on Cash Art. If Cash Art, shout out to Cash Art, because during that time, that's the only YouTube channel that I would find myself watching. Cash Art and Jazza. Yeah. I would be watching those channels like the whole entire day rather than learning Python. So it came down to me, and I'm like, because I found that some people, because I had some talks with some people, yeah, earlier on, some people would had done their they do like they were already grown up and they're now working. So we could hear the stories of them. They had studied like some course, yeah, for like the 3 years, 4 years medicine, and it's this is like a common thing, yeah. And then after that, once they graduate, they decide to do something else, yeah. They decide to go on another route, yeah. And I thought that was like, why does it have to be like that, yeah? Why don't you just like already just go for the thing that you already want to do. Yeah. Yeah. But sometimes the cases is that the problem that I think we have here, which I believe that led me led me where I was at that time, is that sometimes it's just lack of information. Yeah. Sometimes we're just pounded with a lot of information to just excel at the exams that are set by the country. Yeah. But the end of the day, there's not enough time to like set goals for like what you want to do in your career, so we end up just lead going by the flow of what you're already already trying to achieve. Yep. For example, I was really like in the science system, so I was like, you know what, let's just go all the way into IT. But I had never coded in my entire life. Like from that time in high school, I had never done programming. I had never programmed anything or a website. I tried it one time and I said, nah, this thing's so hard. Yep, but that's back then. That's when you're young and you're weak. Yeah, you're not willing that much to learn. But then when it came to like graphics design and designing, it was so easy to me. Like it just came so easy to me. And that's why I think younger me just had to do what he did. Yeah. So I'm in my uni and we're doing computer science. Yeah. I'm in my first semester. I am struggling. Yeah. And I think to myself, like, why am I doing this? Yeah. Why am I doing this? Why am I struggling to get out of bed and go for these classes? Yet I am struggling. Yeah. I would like sit across some people who would actually ace these things. And I'll think to myself, like, why am I not like these guys? These guys make it look like it came so easy to them. Yeah. And I realized these guys were actually already working in the programming space. And I was like, so that means like I'm out of place. Yeah. That means I'm out of place. So I get back to my room. I call my dad. I'm like, ah, I'm not doing this anymore. Of course, there was a lot of struggle, yeah, to get to have my parents agree to me doing art, enter into art school. Yeah, yet I had zero background. Yeah, the only proof that I had is that I made logos and I also did illustrations prior the time that I made art, prior to the time that I joined university. So I send him this long message and I tell him I have made all these, and I honestly think if I don't do this, I'll end up finishing my university and then again starting from zero. Yet this is what I love doing more. Yeah. So for example, if I had stayed doing computer science, I would have eventually tried learned how to code, but I'll be not as good. I would like be mid. Yeah. But if, for example, I continued doing this, which is art best, I would be not mid. I would be excellent. Yeah, I would be crushing it. Yeah. And that's how it's working ish right now. I'm not crushing it like in a big way. I'm still like way back behind, but I am somewhere. I feel like I am somewhere. Yeah. So we have this argument, and right, it wasn't nice because you have to sell a dream to someone, and in order to sell a dream to someone, you have to believe it in your gut every single day of your life. Because the choice I had was I either go back and do computer science, yeah, I take a dead year, and then I have to go back, or or I stay at home and do nothing. And mind you, I didn't have this setup. Yeah, that was 2022. I didn't have any setup. I barely had a computer that could do the things that I want to do. Yeah, a computer that did this work, bro, it survived. It survived, bro. It was surviving. Yeah, but I appreciate it because it laid down the foundation. Now that we're here, it laid down mad foundation, and I appreciate that. We have a lot of back and forth. I had to sell the dream to them. I had to make them believe that this is exactly what I want to do. I didn't even know what I wanted to do. I just knew I had to draw cartoons or something in that area. I had to make animations in that some area. I didn't even know it was possible in my country. All I knew was I had to go abroad. I had to go abroad. But sometimes it is possible in the country where you're at. Right now, there's some studios that are coming up in our country right now, and which I have very much appreciated that it's actually happening right now. Funny thing, funny thing. When I stopped when I left the university where I was doing computer science, they brought in an animation course, and there was no animation course when I was there. Like the whole university didn't have an animation course. Once I left, they brought it. Tell me that that wasn't a good given decision. Yeah, because when I made that decision, I told the Holy Spirit, "What do you want me to do?" And he was like, "Bro, I'm joking." But he was like, "You know what to do. You do know what to do." And I had proof. Yeah, because you gotta have proof. Once you're convincing your parents that you want to go and change to do something that's a dream that you are dreaming, you gotta sell them the pitch. You gotta sell to them. You gotta tell them that, hey, man, hey, dear parent. Yeah, I mean, if your parents are the ones who are making the decisions for you, and for like the whole time in your life, you haven't been making the decisions for yourself, because that was me. That was me. Like, a decade of my life, I've just been like, yes, let's go with what you've just said. Yes, you're right. Like, until when I just, stepped back and I was like, you know what? I'd rather be called being an artist than be called doing something that I'm really, really very much not interested in. Yeah, I would rather be called, like, if I am at my brokest point, they rather find me doing art or something, doing logos, or I don't know, bro, something in that field. Yeah, because that's the reality, man. Because yeah, damn, I had no choice. Like back then, like I had no choice because I would most of the time just say yes because I just had to say yes. Yeah, I couldn't. What am I going to say, man? No, but I did say no, and I did say no, and to me right now, that's the hardest decision I have ever made, to go against the odds and to chase a dream. Yeah, and here we are. All right, all right. But yeah, I had to do it because to me it felt like hell, man. To be in a classroom, to be in a room where I am just trying to force myself to be something that I don't want to be. Yeah, yet I have proof that I can be even more in a field that I have learned myself. Yeah. So yeah, we we had a little bit of arguments, but here we are. They understand what I want. I now the vision is now clear for me. Because back then it was foggy, but now it's a little bit clear. It's a little bit clear. Something related to art. Let it be because I'm now good at videography. I'm now good at drawing, illustrating. I want to show you like some of the recent illustrations that I've done last year 2024. Here we are. I mean, it's fun art, but I love that I am able to render. At least I am able to render and stylize in a way that I want to stylize. Yeah. This is where we're at now. I mean, who knows? A little bit of dedication right today and tomorrow, this year, I think I'll be even way far than I am. Yeah, I honestly do. I'm sorry this video is very long, but I just wanted to get that out of my chest. I really wanted to get that out of my chest. Yeah. Yeah. I'm in my last year, and we are on common grounds. I mean, we are on common grounds. We are I know what I have to do in order to survive in the industry. Yeah, to survive, and then eventually, like, you know, leave. Yeah, but yeah, here we are. I had a choice because I couldn't. If I said that I don't want to go back to school, it wouldn't have made sense. Yeah, it wouldn't have made sense. Financially, I couldn't. I didn't have anything. Yeah. First of all, once I was still doing computer science. My computer was robbed. So at that time, I would be home with nothing. Yeah, just sketchbook and a pencil, which I couldn't do anything. I didn't go to art school. I had no knowledge about anything. I had no access to internet. Like, I barely had anything at that time. Yeah, I didn't have a phone. So I took the bet. I told them, you know what? Let's look for a university in Uganda that teaches probably something that is related to what I want to do. Yeah, that is a bachelor's, because the diploma idea, they were like, I don't know. Yeah, they didn't appreciate take that to hand, because you went from a degree, now you're going to a diploma, and once you learn a diploma, it's usually 2 years, and then after those 2 years you probably would want to, upgrade. So that's another 3 years. So bro, I just wanted to do the degree and know I'm done, because most of the times you just have to log in, like, you just have to log in, and don't let the this institute depict who you become, because you can ace that. You can ace that. You can do it. You can just work so hard, and don't let not let, like, the school depict on how you like your output is. Yeah, because you are the input. Yeah, so that's what I told myself, and I know that I am badass when it comes to, like, delivering. Yeah. So appreciate you for stopping by. Yeah, comment. Art is a skill. It's not talent. It's not talent. I don't see any talent in any of my drawings, bro. I don't see any talent. Huh? Art is all about hard work. Yeah, comment that. It's all about hard work. It's all about hard work. You gotta work so hard in the art space. Yeah, you gotta make decisions that will eventually make you prosper in the arts industry. Sometimes it may be the Lulu, but the Lulu is the new Salulu. So yeah, appreciate you for stopping by. If you watch it this far, mad respect. Comment. Art is a skill. Appreciate you. Keep those thumbs up.